Okay, last day. And some of the things that have been like running through my mind, like parting thoughts, I suppose, include establishing and maintaining a healthy microbiome. And that's why ferments comes into play. But I'll get back to that. Cultivating a healthy internal terrain and food quality. Those are like the two big ones. So let's touch on the first one, cultivating a healthy internal terrain. So think of the inside of your body like an ecosystem or even a garden, because a garden has a bunch of diverse species living in it, both plant, potentially animal, insect, microbiota, and they all depend on each other, and you want them in a balance that optimizes the experience and growth and like thrivingness, I just made that up, of all of them. So that's what you want going on inside, because your internal ecosystem influences everything from gene expression to hormone function, protein synthesis. Literally, how your self navigates the world is determined by your internal ecosystem, because you have significantly more DNA that's not yours, that's microbial, fungal, bacterial, viral, that lives inside you. There's more of their DNA than your own. And so that's what you want to influence, because that influences your DNA. Like, it literally is the maestro, your internal terrain, your microbiome, as some refer to it as. So the way you want to cultivate a good one of those is by doing a lot of things, but it's basically nurturing it, and that includes ferments. You're introducing lactobacillus when you eat fermented foods, and that doesn't mean necessarily dairy. It just means that the lactobacillus that exists naturally on plants, and the natural sugars work together to release enzymes in the food, and literally cultures of different, specifically lactobacillus. That is like your internal terrain's BFF, okay? So like, eat fermented foods for most people, right? If you have some other things going on, but you're gonna wanna consult with somebody if you have ongoing digestive issues or inflammatory issues, and you're eating clean and you're staying on the yes list and you're eating ferments, and you feel bad. Like, then you probably want to make sure that what you're doing works for your bio-individual body. But as a general rule of thumb, our ancestors ate fermented foods pretty much with every meal. So there you have it. Food quality. Sick animals and sick plants make sick people and sick planet. And the converse is true. Healthy plants and animals make healthy people and planet. So why not cultivate a healthy you by eating and consuming healthy things? And what I mean by healthy is, like, if animals are raised and they're fed lots of antibiotics, it means they're sick, right? And because of the industrial agricultural complex, those animals that you're eating that are from CAFOs, concentrated animal feeding operations, factory farms, they're sick, and they're hurting the planet, and they're hurting your body, because if it hurts the planet, it's probably bad for you too, right? So don't eat those. Don't eat conventional, large, mass-produced anything, whether it's a box of cereal or like pesticide-ridden, mass-grown carrots. Like, they are bad for you. They're bad for the planet. They kill your internal ecosystem. So if you're eating poison, like, well, that's what happens. That's what you're doing. You're poisoning yourself. So organic is going to be a better option. It's not. There's nothing perfect at this point, because glyphosate is in 80% of our rain or something like that. That's Roundup. So you're not going to find anything perfect, but good, better, best would be like, good is organic, better is local, and best is regenerative, okay? There's a lot of misleading labels out there, but the bottom line is, eat healthy plants and healthy animals, and you're going to be doing okay. The easiest way for me to do that is to do a CSA, support local farmers, and by shopping fresh for and staying mostly within seasons, even though we live pretty high up in the northern hemisphere. So that's it, folks. Internal terrain, healthy people, healthy planet. Hope that helps.